Family business dynamics. That's something that just about anybody in family business is interested in. You know, when I hear that phrase, it always reminds me that being in a family can be hard. Being in business is hard. When you bring family and business together, it's like exponentially difficult, or certainly can be. So what do you think, Jim, is the key to navigating family dynamics?
I would say you have to have clear boundaries.
Very important.
Whenever you go to a birthday party, you go maybe to a family cookout, is it business that you keep talking about? You know, do you sit down and do you say to yourself, okay, I got to put on this hat now.
Yes.
You know, when do I have the boundary of doing what it is?
Yeah.
There's a lot of emotion that's involved with family business,
yes.
right? You know, you're relying on this to feed your family.
Yes.
You're relying this on feeding your the family, the team members that are your family, their families as well.
A lot of risk.
There's a lot of risk, especially depending upon what business that you're involved in.
Yes.
So a boundary of knowing when it's okay, when it's not okay, when is it important, and how do we communicate as a family?
Yes.
It's critical to understand what those dynamics are. What are the roles that each person plays within the family and in the business?
Yeah. You know, boundaries are really important, and they're important because relationships are important. And in a healthy relationship, it's really important that we value the other person. We should assess, as a family business member, we should assess the value of the people that we're in relationship with, both family members and other key leaders. Look at their strengths. Look what they bring to the table. And also recognize where there may be some friction points or challenges in the relationship. And then there's at least one common approach that always is helpful when you look at friction in a relationship, and that's communication. Seek to understand the other person's point of view, respect that, and then begin dialogue with them, because when you do, you'll be able to find common ground, you'll be able to focus on moving forward together and building the kind of future that you want.
Tom, with us working with multi-generational family businesses,
yes.
we see everything from first gen to fourth gen. We've worked with companies that are over 100 years old.
Yes.
And
we're different generations.
We are. And one of the great stories that I love, and I'm not going to get into too detail, I won't name names, but you know, two brothers who came together, you know, one brother younger, and thought that going to certain events and stuff was really his older brother going on vacation. And he said, let me invite you to this.
Wow.
Let's come together. And that family dynamic changed completely after those two brothers came together. They built plans together. They saw the connection that they built. And now they are moving their business forward with really perspective, as you mentioned,
yes.
and respect for one another. And now they have this high trust
yes.
with each other to be able to move the business forward.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting you say that, Jim, because while you said boundaries are important, that story just makes me remember is that walls are not helpful. So have boundaries in your relationships, but break down the walls. Find that common ground. Come together. Have shared experiences so that you can appreciate one another. And as you do that, you'll be able to work together even more effectively.
Watch this next video, and for even more information, check out askmeridian.com. Like and subscribe.